Have you ever been in an argument where something just felt off? Maybe the other person's reasoning didn't quite add up, but you couldn't put your finger on why. Chances are you are dealing with a logical fallacy. Today, we are delving into the most common fallacies people use in argument and how to spot them. Let's start with part 1, which will fall under common fallacies. Now, your homework is to find out what an argument is. First up, the ad hominem fallacy. This is when someone attacks the person instead of the argument. For example, you can't just trust my opinion on climate change because you think I'm not a scientist, right? My qualification, it's not the issue. It's the argument that I make that matters. The next on the list is the straw man fallacy. This happens when someone distorts or exaggerate another person's argument to make it easier to attack. For instance, you think we should reduce spending or military spending, so you want to leave our country defenseless. That's not what was said. It's a misrepresentation, right? So usually just, caricaturing someone's argument and making it easy to attack. Third one, or the next on the list, is false dilemma fallacy. This is when someone presents only two options when there are actually more. For example, you are either with us or against us. As we know, life is rarely that black and white. Fourth on the list is another common fallacy, and is the appeal to authority. This is when someone uses an authoritative figure's opinion as an evidence, even if that person isn't an expert in the field or that relevant conversation. For example, this famous actor says eating this food is good for you, so it must be true. That is an appeal to authority. There is more, but finally, the slippery slope fallacy. This is when someone argues that a relatively small action will lead to a chain of events resulting in a significant or negative outcome. For example, if we allow all students to redo this test, next they would want to redo every assignment, and then the entire education system will collapse, right? What does that even mean, right? So that is an interesting way people introduce this fallacy without even you knowing, right? Like everything is a domino effect. And in life, I think that's not what it is. So again, these are just few of the most common fallacies people use in argument, but knowing what they are is only half of the part. So in part 2, we'll give some more examples. So come back.